What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Prime Moments Matthaus. He is phenomenal. We've had a mid version of him in an SBC and currently live as well. We obviously have used the Prime version. If you want to check that one out, just type it into YouTube and you will find that. I believe it's one of the top results, so go check that out. But we have got his moments here. Matthaus is one of them players that is just a box-to-box genius. We look at the stats. Literally 2 stats are 86. The rest are 91 and above. He is only a 3-star, 4-star, which is a shame. Hopefully we hopefully get a 4-star, 4-star version of him at some point. It more than likely won't be till next year now, due to the fact that I don't think this is going to be upgraded unless they've made a visual glitch. Sometimes that happens, so if you do notice that he's a 4-4 and you're thinking, what on earth? This is literally 20 minutes after he's been released, so definitely kind of put that in the comments if it is a visual glitch. I know there was some rumors that there was upgrades happening, and I think if we got a 4-star, 4-star Matthaus, then his price is going to be very, very much in the orbit. He's currently extinct at 7.9. That is his max. Again, price ranges can change depending on obviously demand, supply, and all of that good stuff. But this card is definitely one of the premium. You would never be complaining if you got this one out of an icon pack or anything. I think he's probably one of the ones that, other than maybe the base at the start, is really good as an 88 centre-back. You can bring him out and put him in the midfield, but pretty much his mid-prime moments are all top-level centre-mids. And like I say, his base is good for the start of the game, not necessarily kind of mid to end, just because there is so many better players out there, but definitely his mid and prime can still play in people's teams right now. Prime and prime moments will be very much end game, as we can imagine. I think his prime's coming in at just shy of 2 mil. This card obviously is coming in at 7.9, and you can kind of see why. We've got outside of the foot and power free kick, and the stats are very, very nice. And in terms of chemistry style, at the moment we've got 5 votes, which is engine, just purely for the fact that we can get a little bit more on that pace, but we get the agility balance sorted out. We end up with 87 agility, 96 balance, as well as 97 passing, and finally a 96 pace on him. He's already got 99 shot power and long shots, as well as 94 volleys, which you can't argue. Stamina and aggression is in the absolute mood, and his defensive ability is fantastic. So let's not delay this anymore. Join in and see what Matthaus can do. Matthaus turning Pele, very nice indeed. Going to try and find that ball through a little bit. Manages to hold it over Rashford, who just comes back, and this guy's got definitely the ability to take the ball away. Matthaus, Sanchez is going to try and pick something out of his pocket, gets the ball across. It's a lovely little ball into Thiago, and it's a fantastic block from the defender. Matthaus skips past Vieira. He's got some lovely pace on him as well as strength. He leads in a bit of Seedorf. Can we find it back? It's to De Bruyne. Into him again. He's going to turn the other way. Find Mbappe through. It's a lovely little ball, and he's not made the move. Dink chip, and it's a solid save from Ramsdale. Picks it out. Could have gone with a little bit more on it, but we didn't know if it was going to go over or not. Look at that. That's a stunning ball. Seedorf gets the chest. He's got him strength himself. Little dink into Mbappe. Oh, it's a beautiful challenge. Doesn't necessarily win the ball, but does enough to stop him as much as we can. Matthaus, lovely chest. Takes the touch. He's just very, very composed on the ball. I really enjoyed playing with his mid card, just purely for the fact that you just felt like he could actually go forward every single time. He's going to try and find a little bit of Seedorf on the bottom, who manages to get his rebound. And again, just showing what a left mid Seedorf can do. Review for that should be very, very soon, so stay tuned for all of that. Shuffle in is looking for that Seedorf, but he's going to go with the Mbappe turn-in. And Ramsdale, can we get Saka? No, of course not. Takes the ball away nicely. Need him to push forward as much as possible. Seedorf is going to do what he needs to, and he wins the free kick, though. Matthaus running through. He's going to give the options. He sees Saka. It's a cracking ball, and Saka is going to finish. Matthaus just bringing the defensive and attacking play with a very, very good work rate on a box-to-box level. Matthaus picking it out of the air. Doesn't manage to do anything with it, but impressive interception. So going into the overall for Matthaus, then as we can see, still 7.9, and I can imagine the topper tier icons are going to be that sort of kind of price for a little bit at the very minimum. They've barely been out an hour, so I can imagine R9, Pele, I think Vieira's in it, Matthaus, they're all going to be pretty much extinct. Normally for, I'd say, a good half a day, I think we do tend to see a couple on the market, and I'm very, very strange to see none on the market for PS. I was going to say, normally they are pretty much nothing until at least a day at the very minimum when it comes to these, but who knows, we have got a lot of packs this year, so it's going to be interesting to see where they end up in comparison to obviously last year. We've seen a hell of a lot of high rated players just go for literally nothing compared to what they were in previous years, so it should mean that moments should be more obtainable to people. Obviously, if we're looking at the bigger icons, they're still going to be difficult because there is the top 10, top 15 that are just always going to be incredible. They're endgame players, so they have endgame prices. Matthaus is definitely one of them. Attacking, defending, he can do the lot. I think engine definitely is the way to go for him, just to get that agility balance, and every other stat really is at that level. We don't necessarily need too much strength on him, but we've got the stamina and aggression absolutely sorted. Defensive ability is fantastic. We've got very, very good dribbling throughout. Shooting sorted. Passing with the engine is amazing. And we've got 99 acceleration, 93 sprint speed. I think literally the only thing that he could have is just that 3-star, that 4-star, 4-star, or even a 5-5. That would be... he'd be a cheat code if he was a 5-5, but just the fact that we've got a 3-4, it's nice that the weak foot is obviously a 4 rather than a 3, because I think that personally would take him down a little bit more, whether it be in the other round, and having a 4-star skills, just because the weak foot is definitely important in this year's game, because passing is absolutely everything, and that having 99 short and long pass is, I think, what really makes this card. He can ping a ball, he can shoot a ball, he can tackle. I think for me, definitely a 10 out of 10. I wouldn't argue with any sort of price with him. I think 7.9 is actually quite a nice starting point. I would look probably towards more the 5 mil before getting him, but again, it's day one. They're going to be out for quite a while. Obviously, we will have team of the season round the corner at some point. I think that's normally just kind of late April time. So we've still got a good month and a half, maybe 2 months before that starts. So definitely have a look at what these can do. We may get an icon moments pack before that, because if we've got a month or 2 months, I'd expect us to get one at some point within the next month, maybe, depending on if they want to do it before team of the season, just to kind of rinse everybody's fodder. And I think for me, that is the one that is most worth doing. So if you did enjoy the video, let me know down below what you think. Let me know if there's any other icons you'd like to see that are in batch 1. We'll also be doing a tier list later as well, just to kind of get our opinions, and we're going to be going absolutely crackers with these moments reviews. So stay tuned for all of that. Make sure you do like and subscribe, and I catch you all for the next one.